From why Woody starting bald and fatty to the behind the voice Toy Story girls.
Bo Peep? Oh, yes. I know Bo.
You do?
Hop on in. We'll take you to her.
Today, we're breaking down 35 hidden details from Toy Story 5 that even true fans completely missed. If you love Jessie, drop a comment below. And if you're a fan of Woody, make sure to hit that subscribe button right now. Number 1. For years, fans believe Jessie originally belonged to Andy's mom, but Toy Story 5 changes everything. Jessie returns to the home of her first owner, Emily. We already know her name because it's written inside Jessie's boot. Then comes one of the saddest moments in the movie. Jessie finds a tree where she and Emily used to play. Carved into it are the words, "Jessie was here." At first, Jessie thinks the message was left for her, but then she discovers the truth. Emily grew up, had a daughter, and named her Jessie after her favorite toy. That means Emily never forgot Jessie. And it also means the old fan theory doesn't work anymore. Since Andy only has one younger sister, Molly Davis, Emily can't be Andy's mom. So the theory that Andy's mom was Jessie's first owner is officially gone. But one mystery still remains. Who was Woody's original owner? Number 2, in Toy Story 5, Woody looks different. His hat is still there, but his hair paint is starting to fade, and the back of his head even looks a bit bald. But there's something else fans noticed. Woody looks like he has a small belly now. At first, it feels strange because he's a toy, not a human. So how could that happen? Some fans think there's a clever explanation. In Toy Story 4, Woody gives up his voice box to save Forky. That means something important changes inside him, and now there's no voice box inside his body anymore. So fans believe the stuffing inside Woody may have shifted downward over time because of gravity, making his shape look a little different, especially around the belly. It's just a theory, but it explains the change in a funny way. One thing is clear though, even if Woody looks older and different, he's still ready to help his friends no matter what. Number 3, did you know the voices behind the Toy Story girls are legendary? First, there's Joan Cusack, the voice of Jessie. She has voiced Jessie ever since Toy Story 2 and returned for the sequels, short films, and even video games.
Yay! Ha! Fellas! I know what to do! We should have done this years ago!
What, Jessie, wait. What about Woody?
He's fine, Buzz. Andy's taking him to college. We need to go.
Next is Annie Potts, the voice of Bo Peep. She also voiced Bo in Lamp Life. And when Bo Peep returned in Toy Story 4, Annie gave her a stronger, more confident voice to match Bo's new adventurous personality.
Here and there. You know, some kids play rougher than others, so I try to be prepared.
How long have you been out on your own?
7 fantastic years.
7?
You would not believe the things that I have seen.
And in Toy Story 5, Greta Lee joins the cast as Lily Pad, bringing the character to life with a fun, energetic performance.
I'm sorry, did you say something to me? Jessica. You toys are out of here. Bye-bye.
These talented actors didn't just read lines. They gave these Toy Story characters the voices fans have loved for years. Number 4, Buster may actually have already passed away. If you follow the Toy Story timeline, it starts to make sense. In the first Toy Story, Andy gets Buster as a Christmas puppy. By Toy Story 2, Buster is around 5 years old. He's full of energy and always finds Woody during hide and seek. Then, in Toy Story 3, Andy is leaving for college. Buster is much older now. His fur is turning gray, he moves more slowly, and he can't run like he used to. By Toy Story 4, another year has passed, making Buster around 13 years old. And if several more years pass before Toy Story 5, Buster would be around 17 years old. Since dachshunds often live around 14 to 16 years on average, some fans believe Buster may have already passed away by then. Of course, Pixar has never confirmed this, so it's only a fan theory based on the timeline. But if it's true, it would make Andy's story even more emotional, with another childhood friend becoming a memory. If you have a dog, tell me their name in the comments. Number 5, did you know Buzz Lightyear gets married in Toy Story 5, but not the way you'd expect? It all starts when Forky marries Karen Beverly. Seeing his friends together makes Buzz realize it's time to tell Jessie how he feels. Throughout the movie, Buzz keeps trying to build up the courage to propose. Finally, he's about to ask, but before he can finish, Jessie kisses him and says, "You're stuck with me." It sounds like she just said yes. Then comes the wedding. Buzz and Jessie are about to be declared husband and wife when suddenly, Trixie crashes the ceremony and shouts, "I object!" She claims she's already married to Buzz. Everyone is shocked, and the wedding turns into total chaos. In the end, the problem is sorted out, and Buzz and Jessie finally get their happy ending as Bonnie takes them on their honeymoon. Number 6. Did you know Pixar almost lost Toy Story 2 forever? Back in 1998, while working on Toy Story 2, one wrong computer command started deleting everything. First, Woody's hat disappeared, then Woody himself, and then almost the whole movie was gone. Animators watched in real time as years of work were erased from their screens. In just minutes, over 90% of the film was deleted. Even worse, when they tried to recover it, they found out the backups weren't working at all. Everything was blank or corrupted. Toy Story 2, a $90 million movie, was basically lost. The studio went into full panic mode. But then something unbelievable happened. A Pixar technical director named Galen Sussman had been working from home because she had just had a baby. And she had one full copy of the movie saved on her computer. It was the only working version left in the world. The team rushed to her house, carefully took the computer, and brought it back to Pixar. Then engineers worked for days, rebuilding the movie file by file, over 30,000 pieces. Without that one copy, Toy Story 2 might never have been finished. After that, Pixar changed everything, adding stronger backups and safety systems to protect every project. And even though Galen Sussman was later laid off in 2023, her impact on Pixar's history will never be forgotten. Number 7. Who's the richest kid in the Toy Story world? The answer might surprise you. Let's start with Bonnie Anderson. Some fans think she's rich because her family has an RV. But it could just be a rental. Her family lives in a small one-story house. She also doesn't get lots of brand new toys. Instead, she even makes toys from forks and craft supplies at school. Many of her best toys were passed down from Andy. Next is Andy Davis. Andy has a room full of toys, games, and posters. Most of his toys are real collectibles, including Woody, who could be worth a lot today. His family also owns a dog, and when Andy leaves for college, he gets a newer car to drive. Now for the biggest surprise. Many fans think Blaze's family is the wealthiest. She has her own laptop while other kids are still using tablets. Her family lives in a very large house with a huge backyard. They also own a horse ranch, and her dad appears to have a successful international job. Of course, Pixar has never officially ranked the families by wealth, so this is only a fan theory based on what we see in the movies. Number 8. Did you catch these hidden Toy Story references in Coco? First, while Miguel Rivera is walking through the land of the dead, look closely. You can spot Woody and Buzz Lightyear as hidden Easter eggs. Now, here's another detail. During the talent show, a skeleton is playing the piano while wearing a shirt that looks just like Sid's from Toy Story. Some fans think this means Sid died young and ended up in the land of the dead. There's even another clue. When Sid is collecting trash in Toy Story, he pretends to play the drums, making some fans believe he dreamed of becoming a musician. But here's the twist. The skeleton wearing Sid's shirt doesn't prove it's actually Sid. It could simply be another character wearing a similar shirt, since the movie never confirms that it's him. So it's a fun Easter egg, but not proof that Sid is dead. Number 9. Did you know Woody, the writers behind Toy Story, shared a touching backstory? According to the story, Woody's first owner was Andy's father. That could explain why Woody looks older and more worn than the other toys. The story says Andy's dad became sick with polio as a child. Because people knew very little about the disease at the time, many of his belongings were destroyed. But one toy was saved, Woody. He was kept safely in a chest for years. Later, when Andy's father became seriously ill again, he gave Andy the key to that chest. Inside was Woody, a toy that would always remind Andy of his dad. It would also explain why Woody was always Andy's favorite toy. Of course, this backstory was shared outside the movies and isn't shown in the films themselves. But it gives Woody's journey an even deeper meaning. Number 10. Did you notice what Blaze said the first time she met Jessie?
Hey Mom! Where'd you find the cowgirl?
In fact, Blaze might actually be a better owner for Jessie than Bonnie. First, Blaze really takes care of her toys. Her room is clean, organized, and filled with toys she clearly loves. Even Bullseye looks happy to be there. There's another special detail. Blaze lives in the same house that once belonged to Emily, Jessie's first owner. That makes the place full of memories for Jessie. And since Blaze loves horses and enjoys playing as a cowgirl, Jessie fits perfectly into her adventures. From the moment they met, Blaze was excited to play with Jessie and Bullseye. In the end, Blaze even brings Jessie and Bullseye back to Bonnie and happily plays with everyone together. That shows she cares about toys and loves sharing them with others. Meanwhile, Bonnie still likes her toys, but she sometimes becomes interested in other things, like video games, and doesn't always play with Jessie as much. Of course, whether Blaze would be a better owner is just a fan opinion, not something Pixar has confirmed. But what do you think? Number 11, what if I told you Lightyear might not be canon in the Toy Story universe? Here's the crazy fan theory. At the start of Lightyear, we're told this is the movie that made Andy want a Buzz Lightyear toy. But there's a problem. In Toy Story 2, Emperor Zurg tells Buzz, "I am your father."
I am your father.
Most fans thought it was just a funny Star Wars reference, but then things got even stranger. In Toy Story 5, Buzz tells the other Buzz toys that Zurg is their father.
You look good, Buzz. Dad.
And here's the biggest clue. In the post-credit scene, a new Zurg toy says Buzz is his son, while in toy mode.
We meet again, my son.
That means it's not something he made up. It's a line that was programmed into the toy. So some fans believe that in Andy's world, the movie he watched had Zurg as Buzz's father, not the future version shown in Lightyear. If that's true, then the Lightyear movie we watched can't be the exact movie Andy saw. Of course, this is just a fan theory, and Pixar hasn't confirmed it. But it definitely makes you look at the Toy Story universe in a whole new way. Number 12, in the first Toy Story, Buzz Lightyear says he's a real space ranger. So why does he freeze whenever Andy walks into the room? If Buzz really believed he wasn't a toy, why did he act like one? Toy Story 5 finally gives us an answer. In the movie, we meet an army of Buzz Lightyears. They all believe they're real space rangers too, but the moment a human gets close, every single one freezes. One Buzz even explains that it's built into their programming. They automatically freeze to protect themselves. That finally explains why the original Buzz did the same thing in the first movie. But Toy Story 5 also creates a new mystery. Lily Pad is just a tablet, yet she comes to life like the toys. So why doesn't Bonnie's regular laptop come alive too? The most likely answer is that Lily Pad was made to be a child's toy, just like Forky became a toy because Bonnie believed he was one. In Toy Story, sometimes believing something is a toy is enough to make it come alive. Number 13, in Toy Story 4, the antique shop is full of secret Pixar Easter eggs. You can spot the Scream canister from Monsters, Inc., Bing Bong's wagon from Inside Out, and even the famous Dogs Playing Poker painting from Up. But here's the craziest one. The owner of the antique shop has a photo of Jerry on the wall. Yes, the same man who fixed Woody in Toy Story 2. And that's not all. There's also a chessboard in the shop. That's a reference to Pixar's short film Jerry's Game. So here's the fan theory. What if the antique shop owner isn't just a random woman? What if she's actually Jerry's wife? Pixar hasn't confirmed it, but after seeing these clues, it's hard not to wonder. Number 14, did you notice this clever callback in Toy Story 4? When Woody, Bo Peep, and Buzz reunite on the rooftop, Bo hugs Buzz and says, "My moving buddy."
My old moving buddy!
At first, it sounds like she's calling Buzz her new partner. But that's not what she means. It's actually a hidden callback to the very first Toy Story. Back then, after Buzz made his amazing landing across Andy's room, Bo Peep smiled and called him, "My moving buddy."
I found my moving buddy.
So when she says it again in Toy Story 4, she's repeating the exact same line from years earlier. It's not about replacing Woody. It's simply a sweet reference that longtime Toy Story fans might recognize. Number 15, did you notice this clever callback in Toy Story? When Woody comes back after many years, Buzz reacts instantly. He points his laser right at Woody's head, just like he did the very first time they met in Toy Story 1. And then something even more interesting happens. When they argue over the sheriff's star, Woody tricks Buzz again. He distracts him the same way he did in their first encounter. It's like history repeating itself.
No. Buzz, look, an alien! Where? Ah!
a small detail that connects their old rivalry to the present moment. And Pixar does this a lot. Even background characters sometimes look like hidden references to other films, like Beaver from Hoppers and the birds from For the Birds, or other tiny callbacks fans love spotting on rewatch. It's those little moments that make Pixar movies feel connected in secret ways. Number 16. Before Andy gives away his toys, Woody secretly leaves a note inside the box. Andy reads it, and then decides to take the toys to Bonnie's house.
Hey, Mom. So, you really think I should donate these?
The movie never tells us exactly what the note says, so for years, fans wondered what Woody wrote. But here's the hidden clue. If you pause the movie just before Andy opens the box, you can actually see Bonnie's address written on the note. Earlier in the movie, Woody got Bonnie's address from her backpack. He even used it to find Andy's house. So the note wasn't just a message. It also told Andy exactly where to take the toys, a tiny detail that most fans never noticed. Number 17. Did you notice Woody secretly knows Morse code? When Woody asks Sid's toys for help in Toy Story, something amazing happens. Babyface comes out of hiding and starts banging on the table. At first, it just sounds like random noise. But many fans believe he's actually sending a Morse code message. He's telling the other toys that Woody is safe and asking them to come out. Here's the really cool part. Woody seems to understand exactly what Babyface is saying. How? Earlier in the movie, you can spot a Morse code alphabet poster in Andy's room. So it's possible Woody learned Morse code while living there. It's a tiny detail that most fans completely miss. Number 18. Did you miss these Easter eggs in Toy Story 4? Number 1. During the family's road trip, they stop at a Dinoco gas station. If that name sounds familiar, it's because Dinoco also appears in Cars. Number 2. Look closely at Boo. She has the same hairstyle from Monsters, Inc. And many fans believe she's now going to the same school as Bonnie Anderson. Number 3. When Buzz Lightyear is hanging as a carnival prize, look beside him. You can spot Miguel Rivera's guitar from Coco. Number 4. And, just like in almost every Pixar movie, the famous Pizza Planet truck makes another hidden appearance. This time, it's seen as a tattoo on the leg of a carnival worker. Pixar really loves hiding these little secrets. How many of these did you catch? Number 19. Did you notice this mind-blowing Toy Story theory? We all know Jessie had an owner before Andy. Her name was Emily. And in Jessie's flashback, Emily is almost always wearing a red cowboy hat. Now here's where things get interesting. Years later, Andy is also seen wearing a red cowboy hat. But wait, Woody's hat is brown, not red. So where did Andy get the red one? Some fans think it may have belonged to his mom. And what if Andy's mom is actually Emily? Think about it. In Jessie's flashback, Emily has posters of a band called the Lehmans on her wall and roller skates under her bed. Later in Toy Story, Andy's mom is seen selling roller skates and a cassette from that same band at a yard sale. That's a pretty strange coincidence. Could it mean Andy's mom grew up to be Emily, and that she once owned Jessie before passing her toys down to the next generation? Pixar has never confirmed it, but once you see the clues, it's hard to ignore. Number 20. Have you ever wondered why LilyPad shuts down? But Buzz Lightyear. So why? Here's the idea. Older toys like Woody are made of cloth, stuffing, and plastic. They don't need electricity to stay alive. Buzz is similar. His battery powers his lights and voice, but not his toy, life. Even if the battery dies, Buzz can still think, move, and talk. He just loses his electronic features. LilyPad is different. She's designed like a modern electronic toy, so her battery powers everything. When it runs out, she goes into sleep mode until she's charged again. So the battery isn't what gives Buzz life, it only powers his extra features. That's why Buzz keeps going, while LilyPad has to shut down. Did you notice this difference before? Number 21. Did you catch these hidden Pixar secrets in Toy Story 5? First, when all the Buzz Lightyear toys and Jessie are riding their horses to Blaze's house, look closely in the background. You can spot the Pizza Planet truck. It's another fun Easter egg that Pixar loves to hide in its movies. But here's the really cool one. Pixar has a tradition of teasing its next movie in the current one. If you look closely in Mabel's room, you can see a toy named Atlas. At first, it seems like a random background toy, but later, Atlas becomes an important character in Toy Story 5. Pixar was hinting at the future all along. Did you notice either of these hidden details? Number 22. Did you notice this sad detail about Rex in Toy Story? When Rex loses a boss fight in his video game, he gets really frustrated. But it's not because he's bad at games. It's because of his tiny arms.
I am. But look at my little arms! I can't press the fire button and jump at the same time!
Rex's short arms make it hard for him to play properly. And this isn't the first time they've caused him trouble. Whenever he gets scared, he even struggles to cover his own eyes. So when Woody introduces Forky to the toys, the very first thing Rex notices is something surprising. Forky has long arms! Rex immediately points them out because there's something he's always wished he had.
Look how long his arms are.
It's a small detail, but it perfectly fits Rex's character and makes the moment even funnier. Number 23. Did you notice this heartbreaking Toy Story theory? We all know Woody is Andy's favorite toy. He plays with him for years and even wants to take him to college. But have you ever wondered why Andy loves Woody so much? Here's where things get interesting. Throughout all the Toy Story movies, we never see Andy's dad. He's never shown, never mentioned, and he's not even in the family photos. Now remember, Woody was made in the 1950s. That means he's much older than Andy. So how did Andy get him? Well, Andy's mom once hints that Woody is an old family toy, and some fans believe Woody originally belonged to Andy's father. If that's true, Woody isn't just a toy, he's a family memory, a connection to someone Andy may have lost. Which would explain why Woody means so much to him, and why letting him go at the end of Toy Story 3 was one of the hardest choices Andy ever made. Number 24. This company might be the real villain of the Pixar universe. Look closely at Buzz Lightyear's batteries in Toy Story 3. They're made by a company called By and Large. At first, it seems like a normal brand, but then it starts showing up everywhere. In cars, By and Large sponsors raceways. In Up, the company is connected to construction and development, and by the time of WALL-E, By and Large has become so powerful that it controls businesses, governments, and even everyday life, just like Pixar's Black Rock. Its endless production and consumerism leave Earth covered in trash, forcing humans to leave the planet. This has led many fans to believe that By and Large is the hidden villain connecting the Pixar universe. Pixar has never officially confirmed this, but it's one of the most popular fan theories ever, and once you notice it, you'll start seeing By and Large everywhere. Number 25. Did you notice this small detail in Toy Story 2? When Woody is about to be sold, the fat man notices something strange. His hat is missing.
Polyvinyl.
I found him! I found him!
But that's not the only thing. If you look closely, Woody also has a holster, but it's completely empty. At first, it seems like nothing important, but it raises a big question. Where is his gun? And if you check Woody's posters and merchandise throughout the movie, you'll notice something interesting. Woody is never shown with a gun at all. Some fans think this is intentional. Pixar likely avoided giving him one on purpose, keeping the character more kid-friendly and safe for all audience. Number 26. Behind the voices of Toy Story 5 are some really wholesome moments. First, Tom Hanks and Tim Allen are back as Woody and Buzz, and fans noticed they look genuinely happy to be working together again after all these years.
It's good to be back, I gotta say. It's been too long, cowboy.
Shiny! Someone needs a brown marker.
Jessie is also returning, with Joan Cusack once again voicing everyone's favorite cowgirl.
Her name's Lily Pad. Looks like a frog, but really she's a leech.
There's also a new character named Lillipad, voiced by Greta Lee. Many fans think she's the perfect choice for the role.
I'm sorry. Did you say something to me? Jessica. So long, toys. Oh, you toys are out of here. Bye-bye.
And here's a fun one. Tony Hale is back as Forky. His voice sounds exactly like fans remember from Toy Story 4.
No, sweetie. Donate it.
But the biggest surprise involves Bonnie. Many people assumed the same actress voiced Bonnie in every movie, but that's not true. Bonnie's original voice was performed by Emily Hahn. For Toy Story 5, the role has been recast with a new voice actress to match Bonnie's older age.
It feels amazing because I just love Toy Story, and being a part of this movie is just so cool.
And let's not forget Lotso. His voice became one of the most memorable villain performances in the entire Toy Story series. Even years later, fans still remember him as one of Pixar's most iconic villains.
I thought I heard new voices.
Welcome to Sunnyside, folks. I'm Lotso Hugging Bear.
Number 27. Did you notice these 5 hidden details in Toy Story 2? At number 5, when Al is talking to the Japanese toy museum, he says a strange phrase. That's actually his attempt at saying "do itashimashite,"
Don't touch my mustache!
which means "you're welcome" in Japanese. At number 4, if you look closely at the stars, you can spot Pixar's famous lamp hidden as a constellation. At number 3, the toy cleaner who repairs Woody isn't just a random character. He's actually Jerry from Pixar's short film Jerry's Game. And if you look inside his drawer, you can even see his chess pieces. At number 2, Al's Toy Barn is selling toys from A Bug's Life, a fun Pixar crossover that most fans never notice. And at number 1, when Ham flips through TV channels looking for the Al's Toy Barn commercial, several classic Pixar projects flash by on screen. You can spot Tin Toy, Knick Knack, Red's Dream, and Luxo Jr. Pixar really packed this movie with hidden references. How many of these did you catch? Number 28. Hidden details you missed in Toy Story 5. First, check out Lily Pad. When Bonnie turns her on, you can briefly see the Eggman Technology logo on the screen. That's actually a hidden Pixar reference. Back in the very first Toy Story, the moving truck was called Eggman Movers. It was a tribute to Pixar animator Ralph Eggleston, whose nickname was Eggman. But that's not all. When LilyPad scrolls through social media, one of the websites is called Ribbit. Sound familiar? It's Pixar's fun version of Reddit. Then another hidden reference appears. One post asks, "How deep is the ocean?" That's a clever nod to Finding Nemo. It reminds fans of the moment when Marlin and Dory first meet and begin their unforgettable adventure. Pixar loves hiding little Easter eggs like these, and most fans never even notice them. Number 29. Did you notice this funny detail in Toy Story 4? When Woody meets Bo Peep again, she introduces him to all of her toy friends.
Woody, this is Giggle McDimples.
Oh, hi, Giggle.
Among them are a group of toy soldiers who love giving each other high fives. They're always celebrating together. But there's one poor soldier. Nobody high fives him. Every time he reaches out, he's left hanging. It looks like he'll never get his high five. But don't stop watching too soon. After the credits, there's a fun surprise. In the Pixar logo, Duke Kaboom finally gives the lonely soldier the high five he was waiting for. It's a tiny joke, but it's one of the funniest hidden moments in the whole movie. Number 30. Did you notice that Toy Story 5 secretly repeats the story of the first movie? This time, Jessie becomes the main character, just like Woody did in the first Toy Story. And LilyPad takes the role of the new Buzz Lightyear. She's a brand new, high-tech toy that quickly becomes Bonnie's favorite. At first, Jessie doesn't trust LilyPad, just like Woody didn't trust Buzz. The two even have their first big argument on Bonnie's bed, just like Woody and Buzz did years ago. But as the story goes on, they learn to work together and become friends. There's one big difference though. LilyPad feels like she failed Bonnie, so she gives up and jumps into a donation box. That donation box belongs to Tri-County Charities, the exact same place where Jessie was donated after Emily left her in Toy Story 2. This time, Jessie gets to save someone from going through the same heartbreak she once experienced. A beautiful full-circle moment that many fans completely missed. Number 31. When Bonnie is choosing her toys, she picks Buzz and Woody. But most of the time, she ends up playing with Buzz more. And if you look closely at Buzz, you can see small scratches on his body and a name tag that's starting to come off. At first, it just looks like normal wear and tear. But there's a reason fans talk about it. When Andy owned the toys, he took very good care of them. Even when Woody got damaged, Andy would carefully set him aside to fix him later. But Bonnie is younger, and she plays differently. She's more energetic, and sometimes a little rougher with the toys. So over time, the toys start to show more damage than before. That's why Buzz looks more worn out. It's not just age, it's a whole new owner and a different kind of play. Number 32. Did you notice this heartbreaking detail in Toy Story 4? When Woody introduces Forky to the other toys, everyone welcomes him with a smile.
I want you to meet Forky.
Hello.
But one toy barely says anything, Mr. Potato Head. If you watched the older Toy Story movies, you know he was one of the funniest characters. So why is he almost silent this time? It wasn't because the character became less important. The real reason is much sadder. The original voice actor, Don Rickles, passed away before the movie was finished. Instead of replacing him with a new actor, Pixar chose to honor his memory. They reused old voice recordings from previous Toy Story movies to let Mr. Potato Head appear one last time. It was Pixar's way of saying thank you to the actor who made the character so unforgettable. Number 33. Did you notice this hidden Pixar connection? When Woody pretends to be a dead toy so the kid doesn't see him, we later see something surprising. He ends up meeting Bo Peep again after many years, and that's why Woody looks so shocked when he sees her.
Oh, I can't believe it,
Bo
I never thought I'd see you again.
But there's another small detail most people missed. The sheep with Bo Peep start bringing random objects to Woody. One of them is a grape bottle stopper. At first, it looks like just trash, but fans believe it's actually a hidden Pixar reference because a similar bottle stopper also appears in Up. In that movie, Russell is trying to earn badges, and Carl ends up helping him during an emotional moment. So some fans think Pixar reused the object as a quiet connection between their films. Number 34. Did you notice this small detail in Toy Story 2? When Woody is about to be sold, the fat man notices something strange. His hat is missing.
I found him!
But that's not the only thing. If you look closely, Woody also has a holster, but it's completely empty. At first, it seems like nothing important, but it raises a big question. Where is his gun? And if you check Woody's posters and merchandise throughout the movie, you'll notice something interesting. Woody is never shown with a gun at all. Some fans think this is intentional. Pixar likely avoided giving him one on purpose, keeping the character more kid-friendly and safe for all audience. And that's it. Which one surprised you the most? Theory or tiny details? Let me know in the comments. And if you want next part, hit that like button and make sure you're subscribed because we're uncovering even more secrets next time.